Right?
at 10 o'clock.
I got you. And I feel bad, William. I apologize.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't start my new job till next week anyway, so it's good for right now. I don't start till
Okay.
Monday.
Okay.
Baz, did you hear that? I got a new job. I start Monday. Clean logic and administrator.
Congrats, Will.
I start
That's
Monday.
amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did tell you that yesterday. I did tell you.
Yeah, you
The
did.
Phillies won. The
Basil, you
Phillies won.
start your job tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Are you excited to start tomorrow as well?
I am excited.
What are you
Yeah.
going to be doing, Basil?
Delivering parts for AutoZone.
There you go. Well, that's money.
Yeah,
So are you gonna be
yeah,
like
it's
walking
funny.
or like driving somebody's car?
He's
What are you gonna do?
driving. He's
Driving.
delivering. He's driving. Are you driving one of their cars?
Yep,
Okay. Well,
it's the
everything's good to
Dollar
go.
Kenwood. I don't know how far they go, but I know there's a lot of locations in the Philadelphia area.
All right,
Yeah.
so
But
are you
there
gonna be
you
like
go.
walking to are you gonna be like walking to work all
That's
the
money.
time?
I'm gonna be taking the bus tomorrow morning at least.
Yeah.
I gotta take the 32, which picked me up right at my house. I take the 32 north to the 65 and the
What time
65
do you
back.
have
Basil,
to
you
take
want
the
to
bus
start the
tomorrow
show?
morning? What time do you have to take the bus
I
tomorrow
probably like
morning?
6 in the morning.
Wow.
No, not that earlier.
Basil, you
Something
want
like
to
that.
start the show?
That's I'm gonna start getting up at like 5 next week at 5 o'clock in the morning.
5 in the morning. That's early. Well,
Yeah, because I start at 7:30 and plus
Okay,
my dad is to drop
William,
me off at work on his way to work.
Basil, can you start the
Hello.
show?
Yeah, sure. Hello and welcome, everybody. This is another episode of Rockin' with Rahul and the Three Amigos. We have a special guest tonight. Hello, TK. How are you?
I'm
It's
doing well. How are you? You can call me T. You don't need to do TK.
yeah.
Hey, T. Thanks for coming on the show tonight.
Of course, thank
And
you for
can
having
can
me.
you can you introduce yourself to the listeners and what you do?
So my name is T. I am currently in school, going for my master's degree starting next week to be a clinical therapist. I know Will mainly from this whole little chat right now. We used to go to Monco together. We was in a class together.
The power program.
The Power Program back in
That,
2016.
yes, that's correct. In the spring that year.
Yep, the spring. It was my first class actually at Monco, so that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so
Be
if
alive.
any of you guys are looking for a program to get into, look into the power program.
They
What
still
is the
Yeah, there's different people there now. Lisa and Holly and Kevin
that's who I
are
remember.
not they're not there anymore. All those people, those same people and Tarsha, they're not there anymore. It's different workers now.
Okay, I remember Lisa.
Yeah, she doesn't work there anymore at the school.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. She was so nice.
No, she was really nice. They was
Yeah.
all really nice actually. The class was
Yeah.
actually pretty funny.
Yeah, she used to give us snacks and then Power Plus every time.
Mhm.
Did you ever win Power Plus with us? I can't recall.
The Power Plus, no. I went to the Power Program and then I went straight into my classes. And then
Yeah.
I was out playing basketball.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I never did that program.
I continue on with the Power Plus till COVID.
It was good.
Yeah, I continue on with the Power program. Yeah.
Uh,
For
Yeah.
those who don't know about the Power Program, T, could you explain a little and let the listeners know what the Power Program is?
So the PAL program was like kind of like a skills program. It kind of helped you adjust to college life, the transition from high school to college. It was, if I'm correct, it was a free class back then. And what they help you with is navigating through your schoolwork, time management, budgeting, resources, using resources at Monco as well as outside resources, knowing what advisors to go to, academic support, disability office, the sports they had there as well, clubs, groups, organizations. And it was really just a kind of like, I think if I'm correct, everybody in that program suffered from some type of mental health. So it was actually really cool because they really helped you with, understanding that we all went through our mental health struggles as well as try to help us with our academics as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Let me know, Will, if I'm missing anything, because you might have a better
You want
memory.
talking about was it did it contain like concern about mental health, correct?
Yeah, it was definitely mental health. Everybody in the program has some type of mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not even mental health. I think even some people who were on the spectrum.
Including autism. Like today is
Autism.
Autism Awareness Day.
Is today or is it the whole month?
It's the first day of it, but it's the whole month of April.
Whole month. Yeah, I've seen really.
Including for me. I have it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it. Yeah, you remember I said during the speech I have it. Yeah.
I remember it well.
That
Yeah,
speech that was powerful during the power
I
graduation.
remember it. And then
I
you
got picked. I got one of the people that got picked.
you definitely did get the graduation. It was the other girl as well. I remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That was amazing, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even have that video right now.
You don't no family members have it?
Maybe my dad probably does. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Will, by the way, about your mom. I'm sorry about
What
that.
what video is
Well,
that?
thank you for your condolences for that.
Was
It was a speech I did like in my first semester in college, for the PAL program when I was talking about my autism when I got picked for it back in spring 2016
Okay.
when me and T took the power program. I call her Terry. We took the power
okay.
program together.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think if I recall, they only usually had one person, but that year they did too.
Yeah,
William, you're
Raul.
special. You're
William, Matt, there's a guest, Matt Toomaz. He wants to know how's the new job, Will.
Uh, I start my new job on Monday at Clean Logic IMS Training as a production associate.
Uh, T, after Monco, what do you do after Monco? Do you went to another college?
So yeah, I went to Southern New Hampshire online,
Oh yeah.
and then I just graduated from them last month,
How
and
was that? Oh,
it was actually really, really good experience. Anybody who's looking for financing, like type of budgeting, or just looking for, more of a less expensive school, I would highly suggest them. And they're fully remote, so that was also another plus. I loved my advisor. I had two advisors, and the first one was amazing, like just the communication and the support. The teachers were fantastic. They worked with the accommodations that I needed. But I really liked it because of the financing. It was really good thing for the financing because a lot of schools that I looked at, it was pretty high up for their program. So I loved it. And then I start Walden University next week. So
Congrats. That's awesome.
yeah.
that is. And you went to where did you go to finish out your bachelor's degree? I didn't. Oh no,
Southern
no. I'm sorry. You South Hampshire. Yeah.
Southern New Hampshire University.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just asked you how it was, and now I'm asking you where it was. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's late at night anyway. You're fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be beautiful up that way this springtime.
Speaking of spring, I can't wait for the warm weather. I can't stand the cold.
Yeah. It's been a lot warmer lately. I can't stand the cold either. I feel the same way.
After Southern New Hampshire, where did you go to any other college?
Yeah, I start next week at Walden University.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Are you going for your master's?
Yes, I am.
Uh, what, after your master, what is your plan? Are you
So
planning to be like a therapist or?
yeah, so I want to be a
Or a psychologist.
clinical psychologist. And then I also want to get some experience working as a therapist in the juvenile system, for kids who have been in the juvie system or who are currently in the juvie system, and kind of just be that person that they feel like they can have somebody they can trust, that they can talk to, and feel like that their past doesn't define who they are or who they can become. Just because of maybe something they did when they was younger doesn't really change who they are. It's just they had that little bit of a mistake or messed up or something rough in their life. And I want to give them that opportunity that they have that chance to be who they want to be and achieve their goals and dreams.
Well, that's very noble and an
Uh,
excellent plan.
Thank you.
T
Oh, you're
after
welcome.
T after you complete your master's, maybe you can contact my dad. He's he has my mom and my dad. They have a mental health business. The name of their business is called Omni Health Services.
Okay.
It's all over Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
If you don't have my number, Will has my number, so you can always reach out to me through text. I'm definitely open to even starting now. Like obviously I'm limited to what I can do.
Yeah, Raul. Yeah, Terry,
But
do you
you
mind
can
if I
always
send?
reach out. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
You
I can
always
send them
reach
your
out.
number. Then Raul,
Yeah.
you can have your parents to talk to Terry about this. Good
Yeah,
idea,
and
Raul.
even with your parents, I know a lot of resources and a lot of people. If, like I said, if I'm limited to what I can do at this time, I know a lot of people and resources. If partnership or whatever it is, awareness, can definitely do that.
Everyone, we got a special guest appearance by the best man ever, Mr. Matt
Matt
Porter.
Porter.
Matt Porter, can you uh, can you introduce the can you introduce yourself to the listeners, and can you talk about what's this Saturday and what's special this Saturday?
I'm honored to be an honorary amigo, even for just a couple minutes. Look, everybody that's in the sound of my voice, which is all of you watching right now, tune into Monco Radio this Saturday, starting at like 9 a.m., going till about 8 p.m. all
Oh,
day.
I heard about that.
Will, you're in the know, and so you must have heard about it because all the coolest people are going to be there. The Monco Radio, WRFM, alumni broadcast. And it's going to be a blast. We have people coming back from all eras of the Monco Radio history. Did you know that it was called WRFM before it was called Monco Radio? You do now because you're watching and listening to Rocking with Rahul.
What time does it go until? Because I have a tournament.
He said from 9 to 8.
First show kicks off at 9 o'clock a.m. and we should wrap up by about 8 p.m.
Oh,
With
okay.
live shows, every hour is a different host.
Yeah.
What's your tournament?
Usually, yeah, every time you have that event every year, it's always the same day as the county tournament at
What is it?
Valley.
Basketball?
It's Special Olympics county tournament.
Where's
it's always
it
the
at?
same day as that event, radio event you have every year. It's always the same.
It's tough because April, we always try and do it in April, but you got one of the weekends is Easter, so nobody will come if it's on Easter weekend.
Yeah,
then you got it on WrestleMania weekend. Nobody's going to come if it's on WrestleMania weekend. So we tried to pick a weekend that we thought everybody could come. We didn't know that your schedule wouldn't match, and we would have tried to move to someplace else, But it's this Saturday, April 5th. Monco Radio WRFM alumni broadcast. You got to be there.
Be there, be square.
Do you think I should come out of the
triangular.
tournament? Because I'm trying to see if I should go out there with family or come to that.
Come to that. Come to the radio. No.
Will you guys have food or anything?
There will be food, maybe.
Perhaps if you show up, and it all depends.
Yeah,
there might be a little bit of
I'll
snack,
see what I can. I'll see what I can do.
there.
I'll see what I can do, Matt. I'll see.
Just pop in for a little bit. You figure it's always fun.
Yeah, my tournament goes on to about 3:30 actually, from what I understand.
What are some of the hardest shows that gonna be on alumni broadcasting?
So you know what? Every show is different. Every show is unique. The great thing is that it's people coming back from every era of Monco Radio. Okay, and I'm going to tell you that the first show of the day is actually hosted by Cam and Candy. That's an alumni show. 10 o'clock, Elena Mauger, when she was there, she used to do a show called The Grunge Garage, and she will be back. And you got Corinne Murray coming in at 11 o'clock, has never been on one of our broadcasts. She was the station manager of Monco Radio back in 2003. So look, while you guys were just figuring out how to even, walk, right? Come on, 2003, that's like forever ago, right?
Yeah, it is.
I was eight.
Take your time.
I was 8 years old, going on 9 years old in September that year.
So look, you were watching SpongeBob SquarePants. She was rocking Monco Radio. She's coming back with us. Noon. Here's a good one. Hard Rock John. If your name is Hard Rock John, you know that you're playing the best hard rock. In fact, in that Hard Rock John hour, he's got a world broadcast premiere from a great band called New York Fury. So if you want to hear it a month before it's released, you got to tune in noon this Saturday, right? You got Mike and Chris. Used to be part of a show called Afternoon Delight, and they're holding down the afternoon spot at 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock, you got Paige Murray. Paige is a former station manager, and she is returning to host an hour. That would be a good one to pop into because she would love to interview some of you that are current, newer alumni. You got Tim Johnstone from the Tim Johnstone Experience. He, believe it or not, when he was a student, was all rock, Guns N' Roses, things like that. Now he's an HR specialist, and he works for Human Resources. He's going to review people's resumes live on the air. If you have a resume, bring it down with you, and he'll do that. You got Ben Harvey, who a lot of you probably remember. Ben used to do Broken Records Radio. He's coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Hahn. Now, Basil, look, you remember him.
I
should
do.
come down during his show. He'd have a blast. He'd love to see you. You got Kyle Hahn, obviously heavy metal power hour, playing the heaviest metal at 5. You got Bob Hartnett, does a lot of veteran stuff. So he will have a good time with that.
He talks sports also, Bob Hartnett.
Bob, you should crash the party and talk sports with him. You know that. All these amigos that love to talk sports. How'd the Phillies do today?
They won.
They won.
Look,
6-1.
I missed the game. I'm too busy, but I'm thrilled that you guys know the answer. And then 7 o'clock, DJ Andy is back. Everybody knows DJ Andy. He's the greatest. He's been on the radio probably longer than you guys have been alive. He used to be on the
Michael
Buzz
Anderson.
and PAZ, and
Michael
Anderson never replied to me, so he's not coming back. I tried to get everybody that wanted to come. If they replied, I sent out so many emails, and people don't always reply. I know they're busy. Like, Will's got his tournament. People are busy. I get it. I don't hound anybody.
Next time, invite Basil and Charlie for the alumni
Look,
event.
everybody's invited to come down. You should come down. Now I just gave you the list. Find out shows that you know, people that you know. Like you said, look, Bob will talk sports with you. What would be better than a guest appearance crashing the studio? None other than the Amigos. Come on, right?
What time is Bob's show? What time is Bob's
Bob
show?
Hartnett show, 6 p.m.
6:15 it starts. 6:15.
Hey, Rahul, are you gonna go to the alumni event on Saturday after work?
Yeah, I think I'll stop by.
Rahul will be there, signing autographs, shaking hands, kissing babies. It'll be great.
Yes, it'll be a wonderful experience.
Basil, have you been back in the studio anytime recently? I know we used to be in there spinning music.
Oh, I know. I miss it. I haven't been back in the last 3 years.
I need you to come back Saturday. You're an alumni. Basil, we need your smiling face.
Basil, do you work on Saturday?
I'm not sure. I'm just starting up a job at AutoZone tomorrow. So I'm probably going to get my schedule tomorrow. Maybe I'll have
be
off
great.
on Saturday.
You could all carry Will in on your shoulders after he wins a tournament.
Hey, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It'll be great
Let's
fun.
do it, Will.
Our conquering hero.
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah.
You got to win the game first.
Matt Porter, after the alumni broadcasting, is Monca Radio having any more events?
So here's the great thing, right?
Bloodletting.
No, this is the great thing. This is actually serious because when you think about it, this event that's happening on Saturday is going to be the kickoff of our Montco Has Heart campaign, where you can go to moncoradio.com. If you're listening to Rockin' with Rahul on moncoradio.com, you can go to moncoradio.com. There's a button right on the front page where you click on it, and you can donate money to the graduating class of 2025. We're asking people that love Monco Radio, and if you're listening to me now, I know you love Monco Radio, $20.25, right? Think about that. How much greatness you could do. Get it? $20.25 and
2025.
But you can put in $5, you can put in $10. Look, I know, Rahul, you're rolling in DMV money. You could put $100 a month donation, whatever you're comfortable with. Basil's starting a new job and be making millions in
I'm
the
starting.
AutoZone.
I'm starting.
Will's a professional sports star.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt, Matt.
Interrupt though. Go ahead.
Uh, so I'm starting a new job too next week.
Yeah, what
Next
day?
week though, not Saturday.
Saturday, you're with us, Will.
Yeah.
So here's
The
to
20th.
answer Raul's question.
Raul,
So
can I go?
basically-
Raul, can I go with you next Saturday after my tournament after you get done?
Let Matt talk. Let Matt talk. Go ahead,
All right,
Matt. Finish.
playing your ride after I finish this question here. So here's the thing: the next big event is going to be Friday, April 25th. Is going to be the wrap up of our part of the Monaco Has Heart. It's called the Countdown to Commencement, and it's going to be an all-day marathon of current shows.
I did
Now,
that.
if you guys came to the meetings, you'd know all about this. I can't, if I put the instructions of how to pour water out of a glass on the bottom, I don't know. Sometimes people couldn't figure it out. But that would be the best event. It's coming up. You can get involved. Just pop in throughout the day from people that are going to be on there doing high energy, doing their shows. It's a Friday. Same thing. We would love to have you. You know that. So put that on your calendar. We got April bookended. April 5th. April 25th. Boom.
Are you guys
high on the fives? What's that?
Is Monaco hosting a May the 4th be with you event?
And I think May the 4th is a Sunday this year.
Yeah, it is.
So
Right.
I don't know if we can do anything, but
are you guys gonna have a event where people can bring their cars and park their cars in the parking lot and do like a movie thing?
You know what? The drive-in movie theater is a little bit out of my jurisdiction, but they tend to do that in the fall because it gets dark early. You know what I mean? Like you figure in the fall, think September, October, it tends to get darker a little earlier. That's usually when they do the drive-in, not so much at this time of year. This time of year is busy with big events like commencement, like the Monaco Radio alumni broadcast, like the Countdown to Commencement, all those kind of things. We got to get a meet and greet scheduled so all your fans can come meet all of the amigos on campus. That would be great. Your buddy that was with you the other day when you stopped by, big metal fan, he should be coming into Monaco Radio. He knew a lot of bands I never even heard of. I'm old. I only know old bands.
What is Monaco Radio doing for the Spring Fling event?
You know what? It'll be high energy music blasting out into the quad. People will be dancing around, having a good time. You know that. Typically on the Spring Fling, I believe the Spring Fling this year is April 30th, which is the last day of classes. So people are going to be letting off steam, probably playing some volleyball, maybe getting some snacks. They always do something fun. I don't have any good inside information on that, but that that's always a fun time.
How long have you been with Monaco Radio, and what is your favorite moment as Monaco Radio?
You know what? Think about this. I've been at Monaco for 27 years. I started back in February 1998. Now think about how young your life is, and I've been at Monaco almost that entire time.
The year after I graduated.
Think about that. It's crazy, isn't it? And then when you think about the fact that, over the years, there have been many, many great moments. Obviously, being on Rockin' with Rahul here on, in April 2025 might rank as the greatest. You never know. Look at Will laughing like he can't believe his luck.
Yeah, 1998, yeah.
But, it's just always been good. I have so many great moments in my mind that it would be impossible to pick just one.
T, have you met Matt Porter before? Have
No,
you
this
seen
is
him
the
in
first time.
campus?
No.
No.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Now look at all those degrees and everything behind you and medals. I'm proud of you. Whatever you're doing, you must be good at it, right?
Thank you.
Now, do you go to Monaco? I've never met you, and I
used to
know
go to
everybody.
Monaco.
When did you graduate?
I graduated want to say in 2022. I can actually tell you right now. Yeah, 2023.
See, now that's the fun thing. When you think about it, you're a graduate. You know that pride you felt when you were graduating from Montco, having the best time ever. That's what we're going to try and capture in our alumni event this Saturday, April 5th, beginning at 9 o'clock on Montco Radio, where music and minds meet. As we salute the class of 2025, we're going to have the best time ever. You know that. Now, what was your major at Montco?
Psychology.
Okay, and what are you doing with that now? Is that why you hang out with these guys because they all need psychiatric help or what?
Yes.
No, I actually met Will through the Power Program when I first attended Mako back in 2016.
Yeah, that's when I first attended Monco as well.
That's great.
Yeah.
That was spring 2016, actually, Matt.
You know what? We have a couple Power Program members on Montco Radio right now, including Thursdays at noon is a show called The Hits with Kieran. And then there is at 2 o'clock, College Life with Pascal and Kieran. They team up. You want to talk high energy. These guys get in there. They're dancing around. They're having the best time ever. You could all tune into that live every Thursday, MontcoRadio.com.
How long have they been going to Monco now? I don't know them.
How long has who been going? You?
No, the ones you just mentioned.
You know what? Kieran is new this semester, so I just met him this semester. I don't know if this is his first, maybe second semester, but he's new. He's a new DJ on Montco Radio.
Oh,
Wow.
cool. Maybe I can get to meet him sometime.
Excellent. That
You
is
know what?
excellent.
You could definitely meet him if you come to the event on April 25th, or just come in on a Thursday. Like, Rahul pops in, stops by my office, goes visits people. Come with him next time. Rahul's the mayor of Montco. He walks around like he owns the place. You know that.
Matt Porter, two things before I let you go. First thing is, can you tell the listeners about the coolest Jeff Ash and who he used to work with at the deli department?
Jeff Ash is obviously listeners of Rockin' with Rahul will know Jeff was on KYW News Radio for a long time. And I think we're coming up on 2 years on May the 4th, like you said, he retired from KYW, but he walks around with a giant Super Bowl ring because he's the, box announcer for the Eagles. And he's got 2 rings now. How about that?
Wow.
And I know that, the great thing is if you listen to KYW now, you'll hear sometimes
His son.
David Ash at the editor's desk, which is his son. Very proud. Both of his sons are doing very well. I knew them since they were little kids. And it's nice to see them having grown into really nice young men. And Jeff's a great friend and one of my longest friends at Montco. So.
And plus, Jeff Ash, he used to work in the deli department with Bob Saget.
I think he and Bob Saget went to Temple together. That's their claim to fame now.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Bob Saget, right?
Yeah. Him and all his crazy movie clips or video clips.
Right. Think about that.
KYW News
News
Radio. Yeah. And
Isn't it funny when you think about it? KYW and I was little. If it was going to snow, you had to sit by the radio and they would read off your school number. Now, if you remember that.
Once in a while when I would be in the car with my dad, I would hear that in the car.
So think about this. Penridge High School was number 757. That was Penridge. And you'd listen and you'd hear 754, 755, 756. And if they said 757, the entire block started to cheer because everybody knew we had a snow day. You don't get that.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, can I ask you a question real quick?
Of course.
Do you know someone named Eric?
I know a lot of Erics. What are we?
Eric, Anthony's friend, Eric Clenson.
Did he go to Montco, Will?
Eric went to Montco. Yeah, he was a student there, for what I heard. I think
He was a student there. How would that know
Anthony's
him?
Matt's brother Anthony knows him. I know. You want to know how I know Eric?
Of course.
She's my best friend's mom's my best friend Garrett's mom's boyfriend.
Okay, I can follow that.
Yeah.
I was
Or
wondering if you know him. That's all. I was curious because he's good friends with Anthony, your brother. Anthony told
With
me.
my brother Anthony.
Yeah,
And what's his name? Eric what?
Clayton's, his last name is Claxon.
No, are you
Claxton.
saying Claxton was in a band called Radical Dream? I
Right.
do know him. Now I knew him a long time ago when he was the bass player of Radical Dream, Eric Claxton.
Yeah,
now he's an HR
Yeah, see?
director.
yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I know him. I met him a few times already.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, good guy.
He's a nice guy. He seems nice.
Now there's a blast from the past. You got to have him on there talking about Radical Dream. That's probably 30 something years ago. We would go to the Telford Inn, right in Telford, PA.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
One last question before we let Matt Porter go, since he's a busy man. Matt Porter, what do
He
you
left.
think?
There
Do
he
you
is.
think about the Eagles Super Bowl win?
Now, look, here I got two questions for you. One, is there anywhere on demand that you can just go watch that game? I want to watch the whole game. I just want to sit and watch it. Now that there's no pressure when you know that they won, obviously there was nothing more fun than that. The great thing about something like that is it brings such unity to the area. Everybody loves it. Christmas and the Super Bowl. You figure and think about it goes Christmas, you see somebody wearing a red and green sweatshirt, you can say, Merry Christmas. Boom, you give them a fist bump. A couple of weeks later, everybody's feeling good. It's the start of the year. We just celebrated New Year. We celebrated my birthday, and it was time for the Super Bowl. And was there ever a time where you felt like you're walking through the grocery store, you see somebody wearing that Eagles gear, you say, Go Birds, and everybody loves it. You cough right in their face. It's the greatest. It's one of those things where it brings everybody together because everybody just was so happy. And then they won so big. You know, it's funny, as a Philadelphia sports fan, you can all relate to this. You always were waiting for the bottom to fall out. Even by the third quarter, everybody's thinking, man, what could happen? What could go wrong? And it never did. And by about the last 15 minutes then in the fourth quarter, you almost could finally rest and say, I think we got this. Was there anything more fun than that? I don't think so. So loved it. I absolutely loved it. I wish I could watch it again right now just because we knew they won. So
you could watch it on YouTube. Like,
is the full game somewhere on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube or you could probably watch it on NFL Network.
No,
I'm gonna go watch it right now.
There you go. There you go.
Here's the thing now, the controversial thing. What about the tush push? What do you think?
No, that's not a football play. They don't. They to say that you weren't allowed to assist the runner when you were going forward, assist the runner. Now all of a sudden they got three guys standing behind what's his name and pushing his ass into the end zone. That's
you know what? Here's the thing. It's called the quarterback sneak. It's been around forever. They
yeah,
just
but that's
don't
not
like
a quarterback sneak.
Sure it
that's
is.
not a
Because here's the
quarterback
thing.
sneak.
You're just
No.
pushing the ball forward. Anything,
No.
and the reason
No.
the other teams don't like it because they can't beat it.
No.
Eagles got it down. Charlie, you're wrong.
No, I'm right.
No.
It's not
You
a
can say-
goddamn
you can
football
say-
play.
You
No,
can
it's
say
not.
no 100 times,
You
but you'll
can't push
still be
people
wrong.
forward.
You're the one that
I'm
can't
not
blow
wrong.
water out of the glass if the
Oh,
instructions
no,
on the
no.
bottom.
I might
So-
not be able to get on this show, but I know football, and I know that that's illegal. And they just came back with that. So that's how I feel, Matt. And I've been
I think
watching
that
football a hell of a
think
lot
the
longer
tush-
than you've been alive.
I think the
That's
tush push shouldn't be banned. When Tom Brady used to play for the Patriots, they
Yeah.
used to do tush push all the time.
No, they didn't.
It's not
Yes,
new.
he did.
No,
I've never
they
seen it
didn't do
before.
that.
It's just
When
popular
did they
now.
do that? The
And
Patriots
if,
never
and if
did
it's
that.
Tom Brady,
Yeah,
of
the
course Tom
Patriots
Brady
did
can
that.
get away with
Tom
everything.
Brady did
So.
that.
No, I like Brady, but they still did not do that. The Phillies did that. The Eagles did that because they thought they were going to catch the league by surprise, and they did because there's a lot of people in the league that don't know the friggin' rules. They
To
changed
all
them.
to
If
all
they
the
can
viewers,
pull up a tush push from another team,
Well, they're doing it because the Eagles are doing it.
Eagles are the only team that's ever done this play in history, I think.
to
Yeah,
all the
this is
viewers,
it's a
do
who
it.
rugby
watch
play.
it,
This is more like a rugby play than it is a football play. In rugby,
Yeah,
you're allowed to assist the runner and push him
I
into the
thought
end
they
zone.
already ruled that this could stay in the NFL. Do they have to
Well, they're re-looking
every
at it.
year?
They're re-looking at it.
Every other team doesn't like it because they're not the Eagles. EAGLES Eagles.
Eagles.
All right, I
Do
saw
all
that
the-
middle finger, Matt. That wasn't right. Come on now.
Hey, it's radio. You can't see me on the radio.
That's right. Nobody can see this.
You know,
To all
it really it's
Oh, knock it
To all
off.
the
Come
viewers
on.
that are watching, do you think the tush push should be banned?
all
Yes.
fans of
Comment
all fans of Rockin' with Rahul. Put a comment below.
on the YouTube chat box.
Wherever that is, I'll say no. So I'm figuring I'm not going to be able to find it. So just add another no to it, because it takes me an hour and a half to get on this friggin' show. And I've been doing it for months. You talk about somebody that's looking for something.
So anyway,
Learn how to do this.
everybody that's listening to me right now, come down to Montco Saturday, Montco Radio Alumni, WRFM Alumni broadcast live this Saturday, April 5th. If you're watching this and you already missed it, come down on April 25th. We're going to be doing the countdown to commencement. If you're watching this a year from now, you know, hey, look, we love you. You know that. You missed all the fun
You
stuff.
graduated. You forgot you graduated.
Congratulations, class of 2025.
See you.
Thank you, Matt, for joining.
Hey, my pleasure. Look, you caught me at a great moment. I'm still awake.
Nice arguing with you, Matt.
All right, guys.
I'll see you.
See ya.
Take care, Matt. Good
Nice
to see
meeting
you.
you.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations on your graduation. I know you're going to do great things. These
Thank you.
guys could all use your help. So, you know, you're in a good spot.
2-hour sessions at least.
See ya.
Yeah,
See ya.
yeah. See ya.
Does any clients come and see you and talk to you about, like, if they need help or anything? Do they come and see you?
So
I
I
need
can't
it.
actually see clients. That's when I will finally, once I get internship and then I get my master's and I'm past the state and everything, the boards, then I will be able to do clients. But I can't do any type of advice or anything at this moment. I can give resources, I can give, suggestions from my own personal experience. But when it comes to regarding like mental health or like uh aka therapy, I still can't do that.
How long is it going to take you to get your degree? Because I'm in dire need of a therapist. I just fired mine.
I can actually, if you really need a therapist, I actually can, Will can give you my number. I actually will really vouch for this one therapist that I see. I've seen her for almost a good 8 years. She's fantastic. Her and her team, they're phenomenal. So if you really need a therapist, I can give you that info.
Would you do that,
But
please?
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
serious.
Will, can you?
Or Charlie, I could give you my family business. They own a mental health clinic, and you could see a therapist there.
Okay. Okay.
How far is it from Charlie, Raul? How far is it?
Charlie, do you know where Colmar, PA is? Colmar, Pennsylvania.
PA. Is that in Drexel? Is that not in Drexel? Is that in Montgomery County?
Yeah.
We're at in Montgomery County, in Colmore, right?
It's Colmore. Colmore's near Montgomeryville, right, Raul?
Yeah, it's in Montgomeryville.
Oh, that's not far. That's not far. Considering where I used to drive before we had COVID.
Yeah, how far is Colmore to Willgrove, Raul? You think?
It's not that far.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not that far from Charlie, so Charlie can easily drive there, right?
Yeah.
But T, I could still take some advice from you also. So if you have some,
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah,
definitely. Will, you can give my number out, and then when you
to Raul and Charlie.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'll send it to him right. I'll send it to him right now and get it over.
Okay, awesome. And then regarding like how long my master's program is gonna take, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to take maybe 2+ years. I want to make it a little bit faster. Just like
Like a year, like 1 year to make it faster.
No, because your master's program, it's a lot of work. You have to get all the internship hours in. I think I need like 600+ hours for internship. Yeah, there's a lot of supervision involved. Then you have to do labs. Then I still have to study for the state exam and the
it's a good thing you got you and sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
No, you're not interested.
So it's a good thing we got you in time on time today, a week before you start your school for your master's. It's a good thing we got you at a good time today.
No, you're fine. I didn't even know that I was starting next week until I heard back a couple days ago. So I was still waiting for that whole process to start.
Well, it's excellent that you're getting your master's degree and you're going to take your master's degree and
Yeah.
you're going to put it to great use because you're going to help a lot of people.
Yeah.
And when you get down to it, that's what it's all about, people helping people. So
Yeah.
I commend you, T,
Thank
for
you.
doing this. And I wish you all the luck in the world,
Thank you.
especially if you can get my head unscrewed. That would be even better.
Hey,
Charlie, now,
takes time, man.
Charlie,
Takes
now,
time.
now since you know how to log in on the computer, next week you'll be in early next week.
Yeah, I'll be early.
Yeah. And let's see
There
here.
goes the buzzer.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Friday will be my last day at Movie Tavern, and then this upcoming Monday, I'm starting a new job at Clean Logic / IMS Trading as a production associate.
What does that mean, Will? Explain it.
Well, I'll be working in a warehouse, folding stretch cloths and organizing them.
You'll be in a say that again.
Working in a warehouse.
You're working in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing? Moving things and picking things out?
Organizing I'll be organizing things like
Oh, okay.
I'll be organizing stretch cloths
Right. Well,
every day.
if anybody, go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep interrupting.
Every day and is full time.
Yeah. Well,
How would you be? What would you be doing over there?
I'll be folding stretch cloths and organizing them. Rahul.
Are you gonna be putting it in boxes and all?
Yeah, putting them in box. Some days I'll put them in boxes. Some days I'll put them in plastic, and some days I will be taping up those small boxes, put the stretch cloths in there. They'll rotate around with people from what I've
And-
seen over there
and-
when they were taking me a tour in the warehouse last week.
Did it?
what kind of, excuse
did
me,
they-
what kind of cloth, what are the things that you're putting in a box? I didn't quite understand what you said.
Stretch cloths.
Sharp, say it again.
Stretch cloths.
Stretch cloth. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
So is your volume okay, Charlie?
Is my volume? My volume is excellent, and I can see you all, and I can. It's great being with all my
Yeah.
friends.
Wow, I just sent you T's number. I just share contacts. I just sent you her
Okay.
number.
Okay.
Charlie, I want to send it to Charlie. Can I send it to you right now or later? I'll send it to you
You
right
can
now.
send it to me. You can send it to me now if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
William, the stretch cloth with you be folding, does it go to any bigger supermarkets or any bigger stores?
From what they told me, like they work they will gets like sent to like Amazon or something. I heard something about like Amazon or something. From what they
Does
told me.
does it go to like Target or something?
That's a good question. I'll have to ask them to where does
I hope they're taking care of you.
they will.
All right.
Raul, what do you think of the job I'll be doing in the warehouse as a production associate? What do you think of it?
It's great.
We are happy for you, and
Full time?
Yeah.
even the viewers who's watching the show, they're happy for you.
Yeah.
Hey, William, are there going to be any benefits to go with this?
Yeah, I'll get health insurance, like dental and like vision also, and
Wow. And pension?
pension. What pension?
Your pension for you?
Yeah, for the health insurance. Yeah,
Do they do tuition reimbursement or no?
tuition. I didn't hear anything about that now.
Okay. I know some jobs will do tuition reimbursement.
I think maybe they did mention it. I can't remember if they did or not. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
Well, that's great, Will. That's great, Will. So you and T are both set to go on a new life experience.
Yeah,
That's
like
excellent.
she's getting her master's, and I'm starting a new full-time job.
Yeah, take advantage of it.
Man, next week is gonna be first week busy for us because you're starting to get your master's degree and I'm starting a new job for full time. This will be the first time ever I'm working full time, 40 hours a week. Because
Congratulations.
I never worked 40 hours a week before.
Congrats.
All right. I will do my damnedest to be on time because you need you to rest, especially when you first start out a new job.
Yeah, I
You know, you
thought,
get
yeah,
mental
I was
exhaustion.
gonna call you like a couple 2 days ago and Tuesday to talk to you about this, Charlie. I thought I told
I,
you.
I wish you had called me. Call me next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll call. Oh yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you. Can I call you tomorrow when I get a chance?
Sure. You
Yeah,
certainly can.
yeah. To like
And
and remind you about next being on time and
yeah,
stuff.
you can tell this idiot sitting in this chair how to get on again. Okay.
Yeah,
So I don't miss people coming on the show like T
yeah. Let's get on.
and
I
then
think we
Matt
should get on.
Porter.
Start getting on early, at like 9:15. Honestly, that's what I think we should do.
You could just do a like a test type of thing. Just make up your own little meeting time, and then you be the host, Will, and then just send him the meeting info, and then just do a test to keep trying it. That's really how it's gonna get better.
Yeah, Raul
Thank you.
normally starts the Zoom meeting though. He's the host normally.
Well, if you have time, we well, I hear what T's saying. That makes perfect sense. You
And if
know.
he doesn't have time, I have time too. So you can reach out and say, "Hey, is this a good time?" Weekends are fantastic for me. Mondays I'm a little bit more busier, but yeah, if you just reach out to me and say, "Hey, like, does this time work?" Like, I have no issues helping at all.
Then
Okay.
yeah.
Did you say that to William?
No, he
Did-
said it to you. She said it to you, Charlie.
What? Oh, I'm going to ask you to repeat it again. I'm
As I
sorry.
was gonna say, you can also send me a message or as well and be like, "Hey, like, are you available this day?" And I have no issues helping you with that as well. And because I know with Will, with him starting work next week, it can be a lot. So if he's not available, I can always help you too.
Yeah,
Well, thank you very much.
yeah.
Of course.
Well, yeah. Plus,
Okay.
plus Monday nights or evenings are going to be busy for me also because I have something going on Monday nights and then we have the show every Wednesday nights at 9:30 and plus after work I normally have basketball practice every Friday nights at 8:15 that too after work. You know, that too.
All right. All right.
So,
Well, thank you,
um,
T. Thank
so
you very
guys,
much. Thank you
um,
too, Raul. I'll talk to you too, Raul,
yeah,
about what you were
guys,
saying.
before we wrap things up, what do you think about the Phillies so far?
I think the Phillies are freaking great. They won tonight. My man Wheeler was on the mound. He kept them at bay. Meanwhile, I've been watching the Braves and the Dodgers on a kind of on the side on a snake, just like Basil is. And the Braves are beating the Dodgers, aren't they, Basil?
They are. They were up 3-0 last time I checked.
Yeah, it's 6-4 now.
Wow.
So
I'm gonna put that game on in a minute here.
yeah. So it was. Thank you very much, Raul, for getting me on here tonight. And I apologize, Basil. I know it pisses you off when I'm late, and I can
Oh, you're
understand
good.
that.
I'm glad I waited because I would have been on here for over an hour. It didn't waste any of my time. It's fine, Charles.
Okay. Well, all right, Raul. Yes, thank you, Raul. And I'll be talking to you about this too, okay? My
Okay.
man, Raul.
Yeah.
And
William and Basil, you wanna both close it off?
Yeah, I want to send you Charlie's number real quick, by the way.
And
Oh,
T, do you have any motivational message for the viewers?
I'm gonna keep it real short. Don't let disability define your ability. Like, well, especially you, well, we go way back, and you're a great human being. You're a fantastic human person. So don't let just one disability or a diagnosis or something define what you can or can't do. And
thank you.
congratulations on the success on all of you guys, especially with Will, especially with the new job. Congratulations.
Yeah, and Basil got a new job too. He starts tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations as well. It's definitely some people look at it sometimes when a new job, especially it can be nervous, anxious, kind of like, was this a good idea? not every loss is a loss, if that makes sense. Sometimes a new opportunity opens up because it's a better opportunity.
Yes, instead of just holding on to what you have instead of letting go once in a while for something else. Yes. That's
Yeah, Charlie, I sent you Terry's phone number, and Terry, I sent you Charlie's phone number.
Got it.
Yeah, I just sent it to you if you got it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Charlie, I
Yeah.
sent her your number, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all.
William and Basil, can you both do the closing statement? You
Yeah.
guys can do it together.
Sure. And that's going to be a wrap for tonight. T, thank you so much for coming on our show tonight.
Yeah,
And
thank you. Yeah.
you're so
Thank you
very
for having
inspiring.
Yeah.
And
It was
congrats on
an
your
honor.
success.
It was an
And
honor to see you again, T. I know we go way back. And wow, time for me to do the closing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do the closing, Will.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for listening to another episode of Rocking with Rahul and the Free Amigos tonight. Please be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Good night. See you all next week.
And next Wednesday there will be no more technical issue because Charlie will be on time next week.
Yeah.
Right. If I have to, okay. If I have to get a hold of you or Will or somebody that can help me through this during the week, like T said, maybe we can have a dry run so that
Yeah,
I don't get all tight.
Yeah.
No, okay. No, that's all right, Will. You're
Yeah.
going to be busy. I understand that.
Yeah. Yes.
I understand that.
First week could be rough for a new job.
Oh, it is going to be rough for your new job. Just you getting into gear.
First couple weeks are going to be a little ongoing, like trying to get to know the new job and stuff. I'm going to be a little tired, I think.
Right. Sure. You got to go through all that. You'll come home, you'll be beat. You wake up the next morning, you'll be sore, and you won't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
Yes. You just keep pushing yourself out of bed.
Yeah, I'm still going to go to practice next Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
I do every Friday. I'm going to rest first and then go to practice still with my friends. I'm not going to quit on that. I'm not going to skip that now.
Just like
No, don't give up Don't give up your basketball team. William, you're like just about this close to getting into the whole basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm not going
Hey,
to
come
skip
on.
practice. I'm not going to skip practice next couple weeks
Don't do
because I
that.
have a full-time job.
Then
No,
the
on a
head
Friday
coach
night.
gets upset, and then you get put on the bench, and you don't want to
Yeah.
be the sixth man, do you?
No.
You want to be the man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everybody.
Have a good
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Thank you for waiting.
Talk to you soon, Terry.
Talk to you, Will.
Let me know how the next let me know soon about how school is going for you for your
Definitely. We can definitely,
class.
I have your number, so we can definitely text back and forth about it.
Yeah, I'll text you on the weekend
Your
sometime
job,
because I
yeah.
know you're going to be busy starting next week too with starting your master's. I know you're going to be busy as well. How many classes are you taking, by the way?
I'm just taking one.
17.
Oh,
No.
one. Oh, okay.
Just,
So you
and
won't.
it's a requirement. Anybody that gets into the school, you have to take like this class before you can actually start your degree. It's just it kind of runs through the like how to use the whole system, the whole I guess like discussion boards, how to pull up assignments.
Is this an online class you're taking?
Everything's online.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You're going to Walden, correct? You're going
Yes.
to Walden, and that's like Southern New Hampshire University. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. The only big difference is I'm gonna have a lot of labs to do at this school. And then I will have structured time classes unlike the other one where it was all asynchronized. So I just had to have everything in by due date. So I never really got to be virtual and have a assigned time schedule for the class. So that will be a little different but that will be like my fourth class. So when I start labs, that's going to be a little different. And then my internship. So that will also be as well in person.
Wow, that's a lot of work. Hang in there.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rahul.
Thank you, and thanks for being on our show. And see you guys next Wednesday on another episode of Rockin' with Rahul and the Three Amigos.
Next Wednesday, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
See you.
I'll be
And
practicing.
whoever doesn't have real ID, get it before May 7th or after the deadline, you can still get real ID. So you don't have to wait long in lines. So just come after the deadline, and you could still get real IDs.
All right. I gotta get my social security card from what the government, from the state or whatever.
Yeah,
Or I guess the federal government if it's a social security card. I mean, with Trump, we might not even need a social security card anymore.
It's
I hate him.
you mean
I just
Social
wanted to throw
Security?
that out
Do you
there.
mean the
What?
whole Social Security?
Say that
You
again?
mean the whole Social Security?
Yeah, they wanted him and the rest of his Republican buddies. They want to do away with Social Security and uh, Medicare, Medicaid. I just, that's what bothers me about them. But you guys don't need to hear me go off about that. So it was great being with all you people tonight. Thank you for all of your help. T, it was great having you on the show. It really was.
Thank you so much once again. I appreciate you guys having me.
okay.
You're welcome. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't need that up there. I just, recording stopped. Okay.
Great show tonight, guys.
Uh, oh, hey, Basil, you're still on there.
I'm still
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys later. Maybe I can get in hold of you, Rahul, and maybe you can help me do this, a dry run, or somebody, or nobody.
Yeah, no, I got you, Charles. I'm about to get good sleep tonight and wake up for early shift, but let me know if you need any help with anything, man.
I will. I will. Thank you.
Of course.
And I'll let you go so you can go get your sleep. All right? You
Thanks.
take care of yourself, pal.
I appreciate you, Charles.
Uh,
We'll talk
same
soon.
here. All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
Take care of yourself.
All right.